A RBA special here today. Welcome to downtown New York City. We are in a live stadium today where the RBA continues. I gotta get eBay on my iPad. Orlando and New York City. Just gotta get eBay on my iPad. Couldn't win that bet. An atmosphere to remember. We're back, and we're gonna stay back for a very long time. We might pause the game at halftime, but we're trying to get past that so we can go from 1 point to another today. Got a lot of things on our mind. We're in downtown New York for a 7 o'clock game. Yeah! A deciding game here today. Oh, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Orlando won the first meeting as there's a 3-point Harold Andrews. If you look at the RBA standings here on League Lobster, you just go to the RBA Fantasy website. Lyles 3! That's not the right one, is it? And both teams are tied for the spot right now. That 6 seed could be theirs. Oh, 3! New York. And Harold doing a good job to start off this game. Here's Hodges. Yes. Drills a 3. Robinson. Yes. Drills that one. Clark finds Murray. 3 points. Robinson. Oh, yes. He delivers. Collins, offensive foul. Oh. Robinson knows how to get those foul calls, and here he is again. That's 3 shots. Great job. And you know who's fighting for his spot right now? Chicago just lost to Baltimore, 17-3 Baltimore. We haven't updated that one yet. We will soon, but New York losing caused Charlotte to get into that spot. Yeah! Boo! Boo! You suck! Justin sucks! Ah! If Robinson misses his free throw, we will boo on him. Boo! And he makes that one. Harold couldn't get an offensive foul, though, on Robinson. So back to New York basketball. He punched him when he got the rebound. Lots of physicality already here. Murray finds Hollins in the paint. Couldn't get it. Rebound by Darren Jr. down the lane. Jadam, pa-pa-pam. Bottom. Murray Couldn't get it. Rashid down the lane. Yes. Hodges for three. Unable to. Nixon Jr. unable to. Hodges. Twisting and turning. Robinson. Three. Oh. Hollins in the paint. Ah. Robinson for three. Out of bounds. Harold three. Unable to. Out of bounds. Orlando early on has this lead. Right now they're the 7 seed, the 8 seed, trying to get up to the 7. Right now they're the 7, trying to keep their 7 actually. And if they can win this game, I mean, you're not too far behind Washington and Harold, but Robinson with another bad play. Robinson's got to keep his hands in attack right now. Murray, pull-up jumper. It's good. Russell Murray. Orlando, clearly the better roster right now. Junior, three. Aaron Scott Jr. Gnarls at home. Brendan Hollins, offensive foul. Not a foul. Not a foul. Robinson missed. Rebound Andrews. It matters how good defense you play tonight. Hodges gets it back. Two players that have really shown essential potential. Hodges. Three. Let Hodges run the show for New York. Harold down the lane. And Robinson, Harold finds Clark. Clark, three, unable to. Rebound on the drive, yes. Lyles back out. Three, couldn't get it, Bruno. Oh. And a 7-point game. Justin Robinson, a player from University of Florida State. He took his team to the Final Four. He's a superstar, Marv. And already, yeah, he's a superstar. And is very good at what he does at the RBA level. Darren with a miss. Hollins the rebound. Finds Harold. Hollins already with 2 fouls. 3! No call on that one. Hollins makes that one. Robinson, yes. Darren Scott Jr. with the assist. Murray, 3. Unable to, out of bounds. Russell Murray. A turnover. Did I win? Bastard. Robinson, 3, unable to. Murray finds a 3, unable to, out of bounds. Robinson, Rashid, 3! Hollins inside, got a good paint play. Junior, another 3. Oh, Hollins the rebound. Hollins inside again, nice. Brendan Hollins. And Darren Scott Jr. has changed his career going in this Orlando team. Very blessed, he says, to be a part of the squad. Lyles, yes. Bill Lyles from the University of Florida State. He played next to Robinson. Harold hits a 3, yes. Robinson hits that 3. New York is the same ranking with a younger squad than they were with their older squad. It says a lot about their coaching. They run their same offense. They're still ranked the same. And Denver's a team struggling now. Who won that trade is the real question, though. And you have that answer right there because Dallas got rid of one guy. San Diego lost one guy. Justin Robinson for 3. And then Denver only had to get rid of Bruno Clark, Earl. And there's Nixon Jr. rebound by Dan. Dan on the drive. Couldn't get it. It would have been a 5-point game just like that. Robinson unable to. Rebound Harold. Harold finds Clark to Murray. Pull-up jumper is good. Russell Murray with 10 as well. Darren inside. Rebound by Brendan. Harold bang gets the 3. Robinson couldn't get it. Robinson finds Junior 3. Unable to. Rebound Hodges. And out of bounds off of Harold Andrews. How many games does Orlando still have? Yeah, they still have 2 more after this. And New York, after this game, they still have 2 more as well. And a lot more games for these 2 teams to decide a lot more. Hollins in the paint, yes. Brendan Hollins. Both teams have not played as many games, so now they have to play against each other once and then a couple times against other teams to determine things. Harold Andrews! He's woken up from his sleep and now he's averaging 18 points per game. Harold down the lane. Nice job. He's really turned into a real good player. Really fast. Ever since he's become a starter on this roster. And Murray with the rebound. Hollins in the paint. Yeah! Robinson 3. Couldn't get it. Harold. Bruno to Dan. 3. Oh! Rebound Junior. Out of bounds on Robinson again. They can't find the ball. Set up a 30. And let's find out if there's going to be a technical involved here. There will not be, but they're going to advance it to 12 seconds. Because that's what they want to do. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. All right. Deflection and turnover by Robinson. Here we go. Hodges 2, beep, yeah! That's nasty. What a shot by Dan Hodges. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Mama, there goes that man. They play on the 9th versus Washington at home. You start their home stance now that they've had their away games for the last couple weeks. They will not travel until the 20th of July. And that'll be one time. And then they only travel 3 times in July. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more times this season they'll travel. They had a lot of away games already, huh? Yeah. And Dan Hodges is doing a great job. We're going to see you after halftime. One reason why we're doing that is because there's an NBA game going on right now. We got to get to that. But we'll see you after that. We're back here, and that was a good NBA game that we just witnessed right there. Welcome back to downtown New York, Madison Square Garden. The NBA season is over. We have some interesting ideas to put on the RBA court when the playoffs start. Oh yeah, we have it on the replay system. We're back here in downtown New York City, Madison Square Garden, where this great team, 20 points, 14 on the 10. Huh? Okay. 14 out of 10 on the 3-point line. The scoring on the Iron Hands. New York is gonna go with a whole different group out here. Well, not a whole different group, but a different group. Axton, player that's really developing. We'll see what they do with him, though. 72% from the 3-point line with this New York team. And come from UCLA at weeks 7 of 9. That's all on his records, but he's made a good difference here in his career this season, especially specifically. And Clark will sub in later. Murray will sub in later. Robinson's going to get some rest. He has 23 points right now. He's at the average of 38.1. We can do some statistics later tonight when my girl goes to sleep. He has a total of 686 points now. Total scored. Yeah, and he's very talented at what he does, and 686 is good, but Holiday's a little bit far from him, and I mean, Robinson still has 2 games, and this is Robinson and a couple, and Holiday, he probably finishes before Robinson, I'm guessing, maybe not. No, Robinson plays tonight. Robinson we won't have the 7th. We won't have a game on the 8th, Thursday. Or I don't know. Maybe the 7th. Maybe the 8th we will have a game, and then the 9th we won't. We won't. I don't know. I have no clue yet. I might have to do 3 games on this 6th. But Orlando plays San Diego on the 10th and the 11th. So Orlando gets that advantage because they're playing last. Toronto plays one more time, and that's against LAW tomorrow. Wow. Robinson better have 90 if he wants to make the All-Star game. It's not going to matter on that, man, because he's probably going to make it still. I'm just being honest with you. He probably will make it still. We'll see, though, what happens. It says he got a block to start off the game. I don't know where he could have. How many blocks did he have? I don't know if he did get a block, actually, or not. I'll have to check that. Obviously, it's not right, but I don't want to take the block away from him, but I don't want to give him a block that he didn't earn either, so. Likelihood of him getting a block, though? That's his first one of the season? I don't know. Don't know about that, you know. Lyles 3, yes, got it. Bill Lyles, great way to start off this quarter. You know you're down and you're doing a good job like that. And you know, LeAngelo Brown in the beginning of the season, he said, I want Dan Hodges to be drafted on this squad. They didn't fulfill that, so he said, okay, can we at least acquire Greg and Jenny in a trade and give up our picks? Let's give up everything. Let's go dig deep this season. I'm getting older, and I want to win. You know, I want to start contending. Like, I'm not a rookie anymore. This is getting serious. I want to win. So he told them, and the management changed. They traded, that's what Dustin McMillan did as the management of the team. And LeAngelo Brown, he requested that. He made a request that the coach gets fired. You know the way the coach gets fired if there's no actual GM and the coach is the manager? The players have to sign something, have to sign a release form for him. And if 5 out of the 8 players agree to the release form, they get a new coach. And they know who the coach is before they sign the release form. They heard that it's Enzo Royal. You already have Greg, you have Jenny. You have LeAngelo Brown, you have Gemma, all agreeing, and then all you need is one more guy, and guess who that final guy probably was? It was, I already know, Calvin Johnson. And Aqua, actually, Watkins too. All agreed. Only player that was down to keep Dustin McMillan was Jameson Brooks. This was an anonymous thing. They didn't know until after. They laughed about it because Jameson was like, oh yeah, he acquired me. That's why I wanted to vote him in. I didn't think we were going to actually release him. And he liked him because he was thinking that the coach was going to start him. He did not get the starting position. And instead is still a bench player till now. And they have Enzo Royal as their coach now. Dan missed that 3. Ricky. They're going to put in their subs now. Orlando doing a good job in this quarter. Orlando on a 16-8 run. And a turnover by Earl Lester. Beep. Substitution on the court. Dan Hodges coming out for Bruno Clark. Russell Murray coming in for Brendan Hollins. Nixon Jr. coming in for Bill Lyles. Rasheed Patterson coming in for Aaron Scott Jr. Orlando not just did a good job. They acquired a 2024 pick. First round pick from LAS. And from Chicago, they have their pick. And all they had to do was give, I don't even remember, it wasn't a big deal, but I think it was the Howell grant, because I don't remember that. I'll have to check. But things like that we should really be reporting. We never reported that last trade with Peter Hall, and we never posted it. So we got to post it now. I think we should find out what that was, what the full trade was, and post it. Dexter Nixon Jr. Orlando now has the lead. What a turnaround. 19-8 run. And Clay Thompson. Patterson to Jared Johnson. For 3, yes. Wow. Winslow for 3, yes. Oh, yeah. And if he can pass couple of guys. They'll trade him to Indiana for a pick. I'll be happy with that. If they can trade him to Indiana for a player, maybe a new guy, a new younger guy. Tyler. Because that's what Indiana will probably want to do. They'll probably want to get new guys. And Dustin McMillan could be back to coach that team if they can't find anyone else to do it. Jenny could retire after this season too. And she'll be able to do it. Manny Davis is also someone that wants to be a coach next season. Clay, 3, unable to. Inside, unable to. Mixon Jr. with his muscles with a rebound. And there's Tyler inside. Nice. Bruno, unable to. Ricky McLeod, the rebound. New York City tonight, 16 for 32 from the three-point line. Williams, yes. He got a spot on a team, and he says he's so happy they put him back on this roster. He was so worried, he said, that he wasn't going to be on a roster. Then they said, hey, come back to Orlando. We'll give you a spot on our roster. Mason Schuyler loves Tyler Williams. He said, I want him on my roster. And if I have to choose between him and Danny, I'm putting him on my roster. Because it's not just that he's done so much for us. He was a starter last season. Williams! Oh, yes! But he's a really good contributor from the three-point line, as you can see right there. Don't believe it, just watch. Bow! 11.5 on the bench. You have Ricky McLeod with 6 points off the bench. And then, yeah. That's 12. That's 18, and then that's 23. That's above average for a bench team. Maybe that's why they're so good. Because New York's bench only averages so much. They average 11 there, 8 there, and 5 there. That's 16 plus 8. $24. Oh, wow. 22 to 24. New York should have won that quarter, but they did not. Orlando winning. Wow, Williams did some good made some good shots right there. That's probably why. And yeah. Starters coming back in for our final quarter of basketball here. Brendan Holland is going to sub in, and Dan Ojid is going to sub in. Clay Thompson also is going to sub out for Bruno. They still don't want Bruno to bench for Clay. I don't understand that why. I don't understand why. Like, Clay Thompson, he's a way better player. Keep him in the game and take Bruno out, but I guess they like the younger group, to be honest with you. That might be it, and I respect that and all, but come on, you gotta find a way to be more into the zone of things. New York basketball from the top. Bruno for 3, unable to. Oh my goodness! The layup goes out, and Robinson now has the ball. Great rebound. Lost it. Harold with a steal. Yeah! Good job. And he remembers how to play against Robinson. They've had some matchups already against each other. And a good job right there. Defense. Bill, yes! Oh, he is special, Marv. Bill Lyles is different. Harold 3, yes! Oh my goodness. Harold Andrews, after breaking his arm and now recovering from it, and doing a good job at his recovery process as a whole. Darren Scott Jr. Yeah, he's been in this league longer. He knows how to play the game really well. So don't get disappointed by that. You gotta play defense though. Dan for three. Yes. Good shot by Dan Hodges. Robinson. No. Rebound. And now Harold to Dan. Three. Yeah! Madison Square Garden rising on their feet. They're an 8 seed right now. Robinson on the lane. Clark, 3. Inside. Couldn't get it. Bill Lyles. Robinson. Bang! He hits. Hodges, 3. Yes. Then Hodges. Good. And Robinson down the lane. Hodges, 3. Unable to, got the rebound and scores. And Klay Thompson is checking in all of a sudden now. Defense. Junior, 3. Aaron Scott Jr. It's a 3. Here is Murray. Yes. No offensive foul called. Robinson on the drive. Couldn't get it that time. Rushed it. Clark. 3. Under 2 minutes. Yep, we have a 30-second timer as well. Let's start looking for the ball. Oh boy. I don't know about this one. No technical is going to be given. They found it just on time. Wow. That's crazy right there. They found that right on time. This device is running low, but that doesn't seem to be an issue. Junior with a turnover. Klay Thompson checking in for Bruno Clark. Clark 1 for 8 tonight. And Coach Adrian Godula, he's a very good coach, and he wants Bruno out of the game for Klay. Yeah, he's doing things that he wants to help this team win. 2 minutes. Deuce. Klay couldn't get it. Inside. Got the rebound, though. And Klay back out. Hollins for 3. Unable to. Junior. Robinson inside. Nice play. Hodges for 3. Got it. Bill. He shoots a 3. Unable to. Klay. The rebound. Harold. Yeah! Defense! Defense! Junior inside. Couldn't get it. Rebound. It's time. He strikes. I told you, Marv, he's got a lot of time to be a good player in this league. And it's now or never, Harold Andrews. taking New York City on his own level of things and making things his. If you're a New York fan, or if you want a team to support in the next following year or so, be my guest and be a New York fan. What a winning team they are. They could surprise us. Yeah, Clay, he did some mass-terrific things in these final minutes here. He's only done 2 rebounds and 1 assist, but 6+6 when he's in the game. Whereas when Bruno Clark is in the game, it is not looking so well. He's +7 though. Wow. Oh. Yeah, Bruno in the game is better, but Harold Andrews, yeah, they took a timeout. They wanted just to rest it up. Yeah, Masons did a rest break timeout. He didn't talk to them. He just wanted them to rest up. Junior for 3. Couldn't get it. Hollins, yeah! And Harold Andrews loving this building right now. They're beating rookies, and they are rookies. 3 of them are rookies. The 3 best players on New York City are rookies. And Hollins just asserting his way, and Robinson looks exhausted out there. He's unable to make anything now. 8 for 18, 11 for 22 tonight. He's missed layups. And Harold taking over this game. 6 for 7, and I haven't seen a guy like him in a long time. I feel like he was trying to help Kelvin Goodwill out at first, and then when he gets to the league, he just wanted to be a good team player. But look at him now, 30 and 17. That's a double-double. He's 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. Wouldn't be very far off. He's only gotten better as games go by. Yes, he's under the scoring value, but this point guard could shock us all. I don't know. Yeah, and he was a big impact for Dallas at the beginning of the season. They traded him for Noah Jr. because they saw that was a family member from a former player, the late great Noah Glover, who died in that accident. So they were like, oh yeah, we got to put him on our roster and get rid of Andrews. Not a good business decision. Robinson breaks a 3. Offensive foul. Ah! Robinson has been ejected from the ball game. 2 technicals, and he's gone. Yeah, well, look at that tap by the ref. He said, "You're gone." Yeah, he does not like Robinson getting on the ref's nerves. And this is the same ref every night. Ejected from the ball game. Robinson, I don't care what you do. Don't get yourself ejected. And honestly, Justin Robinson just got himself ejected. Robinson gets his first ever ejection of his career. And we'll see him at San Diego. Tyler Williams is coming in for Robinson. Not a good sportsmanship player right there. Referee was not happy with him either. Tyler Williams. Yeah, well, you got an offensive foul. You can't really cost yourself the team win. Oh, just 3. Yes, yeah! Williams. Rebound by Harold. Harold's going to miss it on purpose. And oh, my goodness. 9 seconds to go on the clock. Williams takes a 3, yes. 7 on the clock now. And they have an opportunity. Orlando wants the foul. The last time these two faced, it wasn't even close. So Orlando still won the season series, but it's not going to matter. It's going to matter on who scored more points overall. New York's going to move up in the standings, though. The last time they faced, it was a 13-point blowout. Now, if New York can get to 13, they can win the season series. Yeah! And yep. And he's yelling at them. We gotta play defense, he's saying. Williams takes a 3, and Williams is gonna foul with 4 seconds. And Harold, they're trying to break that record. 110-97. Yeah! There it is. Now Harold, he has a triple-double already. He has 13 rebounds, 18 assists, and he's telling the Hollins to back out of the way in timeout after this. And he makes it. That's interesting. And Williams just threw it out of bounds. So now all New York has to do is make a 3. And they can win the season series. Hodges inside. Yeah! Now all Orlando must do to win the season series is to make a 3. Williams doesn't really care. Bill. Beep. Yep. New York is going to win it. And the player of the game is Harold Andrews. What a win. Wow, see that? Really great win. They're done patting on each other, and good sportsmanship other than Justin Robinson tonight. Lost his temper. Let's talk to Harold Andrews with the win tonight. It is 8 p.m. That's nice. Finished on a good timing. Let's talk to him. Harold, player of the game tonight. What about that? Did you think you were going to get that tonight? Oh, man, I had to. When you're on a team that wants to win, we all got to go out there and try our hardest and put our ass into it. And we put our ass into it tonight. I mean, Coach Agent Gadula, he's a hell of a good coach. Coach Gadula told us, we got to win tonight, guys. Like, we lost our last one by 13. We got to win by more than 13. And
we saw that opportunity at the end of the game. We started taking over, and we were like, oh, yeah, we got to get a couple more threes. And I told my teammates what we got to do at the end of this game, and they listen. We follow each other. We listen. We're a team, and we work together, and everybody works together, and we're a great team together. So we're just trying to win in games and trying to make sure we can take care of business at a high level and agree on things as a whole. That's what great teams do.
Yep, you got 34 points tonight, 13 rebounds. On top of that, 19 assists in only 17 minutes played, and your teammates did a very good job. But not on top of that, you also, as a team, you guys had Dan Hodges. He played a hell of a good matchup tonight. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah, Dan's a hell of a good player. Dan's my home road dog. He's my man. I mean, D. Hodge, he is that guy, and I don't know where I would be without him. Dan Hodges is hell of a good player and really very talented guy as a whole. And I mean, if I want to push the pace, I can. But Dan, he'll make good shots. He's the reason why we won this season series. So I'm just so blessed from the bottom of my heart to have that opportunity to play alongside such a great player at a young age that I'm at. And, you know, purely a blessing in disguise. When we first met, we both weren't on the same team. We both never really got to play with each other, really. I mean, a little bit at the academy, but not much. And it's truly a great feeling to be able to win with him and finish off week 19. And we have 2 more to go. We got to get ready for the next one at home. And we got a lot of home games racked up for us. And we got to keep on winning basketball games at a high level and keep on scoring and keep on doing things at a good level and keep on winning games and get ready for Washington at home next and be ready to win that one so we can get a higher spot in the standings, because we can build that spot up. We can go up to the 6th seed, and I really want that personally for my team. And I mean, Washington, we beat them already once. We just got to beat them one more time and prove that we're the better team to them and show them who's boss. And it's going to be a hell of a road match, though. It's going to be a hell of a road match for them. And we got to make sure that we can take care of business, tonight and make sure we win.
All right, thank you, Harold. Orlando's next game is San Diego. On the other hand, Baltimore and Chicago's game. Let's look at that. Yeah, well, thank you, everybody. Orlando and Chicago's game, or Chicago and Baltimore's game, my bad, I apologize for that. Chicago's and Baltimore's game was very interesting, but it came down to the wire, and it was not a good wire ending. I mean, it was a couple hours ago, yes, but still, it came down to the wire, and really an interesting matchup as a whole. But I just saw, wow. I'm just wow about that, because 82 to 116 is not something I would expect Chicago to get demolished by. And an update on our standings now, because they're all updated for you RBA lovers. Baltimore's done with their season. Cleveland's done with their season. Boston has 1 more. Toronto has 1 more tomorrow. They will play their final matchup. Tomorrow, you will see the Toronto and LA Wizard game and LAS versus Minnesota game. That is one of the best games you can see and witness as a whole. LAS and LAW and Toronto finished theirs. LAS and Minneapolis. Minneapolis will have 1 more after that. They're not done just yet for tomorrow games. Minneapolis will play Chicago on the 7th. If possible, we might have to have that game at the same day and finish the Minneapolis games tomorrow.
On the that being said, LAS Minnesota might have a back-to-back on the same day if possible, if necessary. That might have to happen. New York goes back to their crowd, and our update on our standing is Baltimore is 17-3, Cleveland is 15-5. They have a good spot in their standings right now, and that's a really great thing to think about right there going forward for you RBA fans as a whole. Justin Robinson got ejected here tonight. And Washington almost at their edge spot. Could they lose that spot in the standings? New York versus Orlando and Seattle. New York versus Washington and Seattle coming up very soon on your standing list. And Seattle also plays Orlando, so we'll see what happens to them. Orlando could lose their spot in the playoffs even now. And really, LAW... 7-12, they need to win tomorrow. And if Toronto wins tomorrow and Boston loses, we could see a little bit of something there happen. Yeah. Because Toronto, I believe, beat Boston. I'm not sure about that. Let's check then. Toronto and Boston. Boston's playing Charlotte. Easier matchup for them. Everything's even, by the way, just letting you know. But, it matters, it matters. But everything's even. They play each other the same amount of times. Well, not really because they play divisionals. But yeah, Boston and Toronto are divisionals, so it's going to matter on that right there. Toronto, they beat Toronto, actually. They'll play Toronto again, and they're only playing twice. They're only playing twice against them, so... they'll play again on August 3rd, and that will decide a lot. It's going to be at Toronto that time. Boston already ahead of the standings, so that's why they're ahead. Boston with a win will secure that spot, though. If they lose, they'll be 15-5, and Toronto will. If they win, they'll be 15-5. If they lose, then clearly, Boston has that spot in the bag. But if Boston wins, they are the 2 seed. And they're back. You can literally say they're back. And all they have to do is beat Charlotte. Not a bad, easy team. Not a hard team to beat. And Charlotte has to beat that team so that they can make the playoffs. If Orlando were to lose their next 2, they play San Diego and Seattle. That could decide a lot on this side of the bracket here of things. Yeah, because really what the games behind are stating here is that Nevada's in the middle, and what the games behind are stating here is that Miami's in the middle, because that's 3-game difference there, and that's a 1-game difference, so that's like the middle right there for you. There's no big gap difference for Minnesota here, and Seattle has 2 more, New York and Orlando. LAW has 1 more, San Diego has Orlando, a lot more to come. We'll see more tomorrow. Our next games tomorrow are big ones. They are interesting ones as well. Toronto at LAW and LAS at Minneapolis. We could see also a matchup of Minneapolis and Chicago. We'll have to look at that. They cannot play back-to-back, so we'll have to see what we did with the standings there and the roster.